How's it going? My name is Yoel Silver, and welcome to my humble opinion. And today we got a lot of things that we got to cover, guys. Like a lot, okay? Today we're going to be talking about Elon Musk buying out Twitter for $44 billion and the conundrum that has caused all over the internet. What's going on? After that, we're going to be talking about Netflix and how they have ads now. I don't like the sound of that. And then we're going to be finish up today's episode by talking about Bad Baby and how she gave a speech at Oxford. Academia is dead? And don't worry, I got you covered. If there's a topic that you don't want to listen, because this is going to be a very long video, like, don't get it confused. This is going to be a watching experience. At least I'm going to try to make it a watching experience. But if you don't care about Elon Musk and you just want to listen about Bad Baby, or you just want to hear about Netflix, don't worry, because I put the timestamp in the description down below, so you can just go ahead and fast forward to that exact moment when I start talking about exactly what you want to hear about. I got you covered. I know you didn't come here for me. I know you came here to get these humble opinions. Okay, and the very first humble opinion that I would like to talk about today is Elon Musk. Elon Musk bought Twitter for $44 billion. And some of you tuning in right now don't even have $44 in your bank account. Okay, so I don't think that we have any room to tell a billionaire how to spend his money. But at the same time, isn't it crazy that there's a person out there that has enough money that he can just play around with that can literally fund economies? And I don't know how these people can sleep at night making these types of purchases, because like, you're going to impact so many people's lives just by doing that. We're at a point in human era where, like, if a billionaire even looks at you wrong, thousands of people's lives got impacted somehow. So yeah, I don't know how people can sleep at night and spend this amount of money on things like Twitter, okay? I don't think Twitter's worth $44 billion. I don't even think Twitter's worth $20 billion. To be honest, I hope Twitter dies. I have such a love and hate relationship with Twitter because, like, I've been on Twitter since, like, the beginning, okay? I was one of the first people on it because I wanted to see what celebrities were saying about things, and I thought it was really cool, okay? But then one day I found out about this website called My Likes, because this parody account of Drake, or was it Anchorman, or was it Will Ferrell, Elf's character? I don't remember the exact specific, but parody accounts were rampant on Twitter right in the beginning. And there was a website called My Likes where you could share links to articles and get paid ad revenue depending on how many people clicked on the link. So once I figured this out, I started my own marketing business on Twitter where I developed a bunch of parody accounts and a lot of like girl quote accounts. Like I used to tweet things like, "Why doesn't anybody understand me?" Get like 1,000 retweets, get a bunch of followers from emotional people, and the next thing you know, all I had to do was post a link towards an article that talked about the latest celebrity gossip during that time, and your boy was rolling in it, okay? This was like in my early 20s, maybe like at the end of my teens when I started doing this, and I started making like $300 a day, while all my friends were worried about getting accepted into getting to college. I was an entrepreneur. It ruined my life because I don't know how to. I bit the apple, dude. I made money on my own, and now I don't know how to reassimilate back into the real world. So yeah, it's true. The word on the street is true. I am extremely smart. And that's not an opinion, that's a fact. And where are those friends now? Well, they're all in debt. I'm not. I'm just in something called credit card debt, but at least I can file for bankruptcy. What's the credit card company gonna do? Whoop me? Press the like button so I can pay down my debts. Okay, but that's not what was really impressive about Elon Musk buying Twitter, because I low-key feel like this is one of those purchases that he actually wanted to do, like deep down inside, because the second that he purchased it, he became unstoppable, man. He fact-checked the government, first of all, which was pretty impressive. And then, I don't know if you guys were on Twitter in the last couple of days or in the last couple of weeks, but so many people's tears. Just so many tears. Like people that just happen to know the right people in order to get their accounts verified, or happen to work at a journalist's office and got their account verified. All those people that had their accounts verified but never really accomplished anything worthwhile, well, their bubble got bursted, dudes, because like Elon Musk is now offering everybody with $8 a month the chance to get your account verified. So you too can be a part of the higher class of Twitter. And I mean, like, people couldn't help themselves and just expose themselves and let all of their feelings out because, guys, they worked very hard for that badge. Let me tell you, when they got hired by the New York Times because they got a journalistic degree while they were in NYU and they happened to know the dude whose dad already works at the New York Times, so he got them that job, that hookup. Yeah, like, that person couldn't help but, like, expose themselves by saying, I'm not going to pay for this $8 a month just so people can know that I'm verified. Yeah, okay. You don't have to. I know that I am. At least not right in the beginning. Like, I am going to wait a little bit and see, like, what happens and see, like, all the backfiring that's going to happen, because I did scroll through Twitter and people are already making fun of people that have paid for it. And I just don't have the self-confidence to do that yet. So I'm gonna wait a little bit, okay, before I start paying the $8 a month. But I do have a solution for this, like, verified thing, whether you're notable or not notable. Like, what if instead of being verified, like, Twitter pays you out in, like, Twitter coins that you can only use on Twitter, and, like, if you like somebody that you follow, you can give them some of your Twitter coins, and then that then raises their verified badge. And like, once they get like 100 Twitter coins, they get the verified badge. Okay, this way, if you're a real person of notoriety, people shouldn't feel bad about giving their Twitter coins to you, or votes, or whatever you want to call them. Okay, NFTs, the year's 2022. Pick up on your lingo, okay? Okay, we all wanted to be Kim Kardashian, and now everybody that has $8 can be Kim Kardashian. You got your dreams, man. What else do you want? Okay, like, some of us had to have made videos that had to have went viral. And even that wasn't enough to get verified. But that was my opinion about Elon Musk buying Twitter. I hope it was humble. Our next topic. Netflix now has ads? So I'm not sure if you've heard, okay? But Netflix now has an ad version of a subscription that, don't get it confused, you still have to pay a fee. But now there's also ads involved. You know, so Netflix can compensate for all that revenue that they've been missing out on lately. But like, I'm sorry, wasn't the whole point of Netflix was to avoid this exact thing? So isn't it turning into regular TV? I mean, it's every day. Every day there's a brand new murder documentary. Every day there's a true crime that wasn't solved that is gonna be a 10 episode long show, with each episode being an hour long. And some of them are just ridiculous. Like, some of them are like, you won't believe my neighbor that ran a zoo in his basement. And then you just see some woman going, yeah, we thought he was normal. You know what? I never suspected a thing. I didn't know he had a zoo in his basement. They do these shows so goddamn quick. I think they got like the formula figured out, okay? Then even the ones that are like Dahmer and The Watcher, the ones that are like remade but are also like visually appealing and like it's a story that you can follow, those are very well made. But they also got like very quick ones. Like, for example, this woman that winded up killing her children because some dude could tell who's a zombie and who's not, and she really believed him. Like, she killed her children. And women just be watching this. Women just be eating these shows up. Like, it's terrifying to me. And I mean, it has to be doing something to the young stay-at-home moms that watch this stuff all day long. Like, these are 10-hour shows. Like, each episode is an hour long, and if every episode is an hour long and there's 10 episodes in a season, you just devour 10 hours of this. Like, what's that doing up here? Makes you think. But now if you're broke, you can watch those 10-hour shows, but you just gotta watch them with some ads, okay? Like, it's not that big of a deal, but I don't think Netflix is realizing that, like, if you know how to use Netflix, there's a good chance you're already tech savvy. So there's really nothing stopping you from opening up a brand new tab and going on Google and finding out how to become a pirate. I don't recommend you finding out how to become a pirate because it is illegal, but There's nothing stopping you. And I feel like this wouldn't have bothered me had they been like Hulu, right? Like had they came out the gate insane and just said, hey, not only are you going to pay for this streaming, we're also putting ads day one. Like we know where this is going right off the bat. Like bro, like don't even argue with us. Ads. Then it would be okay. But just the fact that Netflix stuck to their like initial mission statement and was all like, you know what? Yeah, the whole point of a streaming service is not to have ads. Made it a little bit special. Y'all were the cool guys. Y'all were the saving grace for humanity, man. Finally, a company that is this successful that isn't worried about just generating a profit and just wants to create actual entertainment for the people, that they can do whatever they want because there's no advertisers. They don't rely on their money. They rely on you. Yeah, y'all just proved this wrong. It turns out you're actually a for-profit business and you need to keep making more money. And listen, I know the stock is down some like ridiculous amount. I'm aware. But because your stock is so down, shouldn't y'all be making more shows so you can get more subscribers? You know, that's my opinion, okay? Like, why the ads, bro? What's the point, okay? This makes me pretty upsetty spaghetti to the point that I wrote a song about this. Do you guys want to listen to my song? No. Of course you do.
Let down by a major corporation, I guess that makes me a clown. I am so fucking sad cause Netflix now has ads. I am so fucking sad cause Netflix now has ads. I am so fucking sad cause Netflix now has ads. While watching a murder documentary, you're gonna try to sell me. That makes me upsetty spaghetti. I'm not being sarcastic. I don't like to be interrupted. I thought the whole point was to avoid this, but you seem to have lost your purpose. I am so fucking sad cause Netflix now has ads. I am so fucking sad cause Netflix now has ads. I am so fucking sad cause Netflix now has ads. I am so fucking sad cause Netflix now has ads. Imagine watching a movie like Rush Hour 3. Mid-kung fu scene, you get an ad for McDonald's or Burger King. Cause why not? Netflix has to make a buck. They got employees mid-watching Stranger Things. Save 15% on your car insurance. Now back to seeing these kids go through it. It's gonna change your viewing experience. And it makes me sad. I am so fucking sad cause Netflix now has ads. I am so fucking sad cause Netflix now has ads. I am so fucking sad cause Netflix now has ads. I am so fucking sad cause Netflix now has ads. I am so fucking sad cause Netflix now has ads. I am so fucking sad cause Netflix now has ads. I am so fucking sad cause Netflix now has ads. I am so fucking sad cause Netflix now has ads.
Hope you guys enjoyed my song. And also, Netflix is super petty, okay? Because they recently also released a sitcom called Blockbuster. And the whole point of the sitcom is this is the last blockbuster in America and it's trying to survive. And if you know Netflix's come-up story, then you would understand why this is such a petty move. Like, Netflix, stop with the pettiness. Maybe don't be so rude. You're already going to show people ads. Maybe you should relax, okay? Like, maybe you're the one that's going to go bankrupt next. Before we roll to our next topic, we got to pay the bills. So please stay tuned, because we'll be right back after a quick word from these advertisers. Welcome back. Did you miss me? Because I missed you. I hope an ad played during that little break, and if it didn't, that's a bummer. Looks like I'm going to be homeless very soon. But you could still help me out, though. All you got to do is press the like button so the video spreads in the YouTube algorithm and more people can find out about my humble opinion. Our next topic is about Bad Baby, Danielle Bregoli, the girl that said, "Catch me outside, how about that?" Gave a speech at Oxford in order to encourage young people to follow their dreams. Now, if y'all don't know this, Oxford is a prestigious school. It's one of those ones up there with Yale and Harvard and all these schools where both parents were involved in their child's life get to go to. And according to this article that I read throughout the couple of days, a lot of people are upset about this because she is not a role model, according to them. She is not a person that should be looked up to, you know? Even though, I personally believe that she's definitely, I mean, yeah, this is a conundrum, right? Because at one point, yeah, it's true. Like, not everybody can do what she does. But the fact that she was able to do what she did, to the point that she even made like $100 million off of OnlyFans, I feel like she did merit that spot. Because a lot of people that could have been put in her exact same shoes, I feel like would have fumbled. I don't think that they would have achieved what she has achieved. That's me from my own personal opinion. When this was all happening in real time, I remember making videos about this, right? Like, it paid my bills. This girl has made me a lot of money. So for me to say that she is not a person of notoriety that should be allowed to speak at Oxford, who am I, bro? But at the same time, I could understand, right? Like, if you have a child that you're trying to raise in the world to be morally correct, and then they see this girl, all she had to do is just be belligerent and act the fool in front of a camera on Dr. Phil, and all of her dreams came true for that. Like, she got rewarded for doing everything that you're not supposed to. And that's what makes people upset. But it ain't so bad, you know? Because, like, is she really that bad of a person? Did she harm you? Did she hurt you? Okay? How come no one's talking about the fact that she gave $1.7 million worth of scholarships for people? Why did I only find that out when I was researching her speech at Oxford? Why does what you do that's like publicly shameful give you more attention than when you do something that's like publicly should be praised? So for everybody that thinks that this is it, this is the end of America, if girls like her are going to be the ones that are going to be giving speeches at these prestigious schools, then I don't know what to tell you, but America was over a long time ago. She's not at fault. Like, literally, in 2001, George Bush was president, and that dude was a bag of rocks. Then after that, we elected a guy that at least is representably looks good and talks good, but war criminal as well. And then after that, we elected the host of The Apprentice. Bro, America has been done. And it's okay. Okay, like, we should have all knew that this wasn't going to last forever. We should have all knew that that perfect America that you and I grew up in is done now. It's gone. And I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you had a good American experience. Okay, because I sure as hell did. Okay, I knew that this wasn't going to last forever. So I basked and gloried in it. And now I get to tell my grandchildren that, yes, I come from a time where $1 could get you fed up McDonald's, where with just a measly $3, you could feed your whole family. As I take my children to the McDonald's drive-thru and the $30 meal, the $30 value meal of just one hamburger. And then if we make it a Happy Meal, then it might be like $100. I guess what I'm trying to say is if you made 1/10 of $1 billion, then I kind of do want to hear what you got to say. That's pretty impressive. Because how much money have you made in the last 10 years? Okay, my next question is, how come you haven't started on OnlyFans? Which is probably what she said at Oxford, imagine. She just got on top of that podium and was all like, what it do? It's your girl, Bad Baby. And you're all sleeping on this OnlyFans. How about that? And then she just leaves and everybody just gets up and is like, inspirational. So inspirational. Because it sure as hell inspires me. Okay, I'm not going to start on OnlyFans because I'm insecure about myself. But I'm going to ask you to like this video. But that about wraps it up for this week's show. I really hope you enjoyed the very first episode of My Humble Opinion. I really enjoy doing this versus me sitting in front of a camera giving you a cringe reaction, I'd rather just give you a cringe reaction in this format. Like, it's gonna be here in this 30-minute show if I ever do one. And I am. I want this to be like a talk show / podcast mix. Okay, and I really would like this to grow. So share this shit with your friends, dude. And if you don't have any friends, that's okay. I'll be your friend. So leave a comment down below asking me a question and I'll start a conversation with you. If you see anybody else asking questions down below, why don't you start a conversation with them? Okay? This is gonna increase the engagement on this channel, and then in return that has to count for something, right, in the YouTube algorithm. So the video will get more promoted. The more it gets promoted, the more people that watch this show, the more we can grow and give you a better watching experience. Okay? Everything that was said today was a simple opinion. Okay? It wasn't facts. It was just an opinion. A humble opinion. I gave you my full truth today, and please, for the love of God, if you haven't pressed the like button, even though I reminded you like 50 times in this video, do it now.